everyone, welcome to Tech Answers. Today we're going to be building in the brand new NZXT H400i. It's a micro ATX case. This is kind of a neglected segment of the market because everybody either wants everything really small or they just want an old traditional computer. So there aren't too many offerings in this form factor anymore, but I think this is definitely a really good one. Let's take a look at some of the footage of us building in this case today.
The parts used in this build is an i7 7700K, 16 gig of Corsair Dominator Platinum, an NZXT X62 cooler, the EVGA 1080 Ti for the Win 3, and an Asus Z270 Strix Gaming motherboard, all powered with the EVGA Supernova 750 watt G2 power supply.
Alright, so we've been building this case for about an hour now, just getting everything straight, and I think I've finally found the first gripe, because I really have no complaints about this case. However, you have this shroud right here that covers up where all your cables come in, and pretty much probably 99% of people are going to use this, but for the 1% that may not, you may want to take note. Maybe it's just this one, but right here in the crease, there is no paint. That's raw metal right there. This is the cutout where the cables come out for the SSD. If you see, when the shroud is here, let me move my hand. When the shroud is here, it's covered. Can't see a thing. But just a little QC thing that I guess that we need to keep in mind.
And right here is where we start having issues. We're having trouble getting the 280mm cooler mounted in the front. It turns out that the cooler doesn't exactly fit. Well, excuse me. The cooler and all the fans will fit, but in a push-pull situation, you cannot get the filter back on the front, so then you have to contend with dust coming into the case. We have discussed, the owner of the system has discussed this with NZXT. Not quite sure on the resolution yet, but hopefully we'll get something soon. Not sure if you can tell in these two photos, but we tried to bend the bracket a little bit to make a little more room for the clip for the fan filter to go in at the top, but it turns out all we did was push the radiator down on where the clips kind of hinge for the filter in the bottom. So either way, we ruined it, and we could not get it to work right with the filter in it.
Well, as you can see, we had a few issues getting this front air filter on. Hopefully we can get it back in there later. It seems to be that radiator just doesn't quite fit right in the case. It's just no matter which way we moved it, it got in the way of the filter, either up high or down low. So we're going to have to contact NZXT. It's a new case. They must have a couple kinks to iron out. But if you have any other questions, comments about building in this case, I will be happy to answer them. Just leave me a comment down below. Well, like, subscribe, leave a comment in the bottom, and I'll see you in the next video.